right, Dale, what is your bold prediction for the Formula One season this year? What's going to happen?
I think Lando Norris is definitely going to be top 3 for the championship.
And win his first race?
Probably not first race, no, I don't think, maybe not quite there, but last year, the development of the car that they had and everything like that, I think he's definitely in with a chance top 3 for the championship this year.
And where do you think Oscar lands there?
I think he's probably top 10, but probably not quite there, still being the rookie. He's done quite well last year. I think he was one of the best, sort of in terms of points for rookie season. He was up there, but
Max going to win the whole thing?
I don't know. It's a close one to call. Like, looking at all the development they've been doing this year with Red Bull on this year's car, I don't think they're going to be winning this year. I really don't think they are.
You don't think Red Bull are going to win it?
I think Mercedes are coming back. I think they're coming back for it.
Oh, here we go.
They're coming back for it this year.
I don't know. I don't think there are many bold predictions, are there? Because I think Max is just going to walk away with it again. So Norris will get a win. That's my bold prediction. But I think it's going to be another processional year as it was last year. So.
Just Norris, or do you think Piastri's in there as well?
Piastri, yeah, either or. I mean, they're both quality young kids, aren't they? So if the car keeps going like it was last year, then maybe, yeah. I'll be happy if either of them win.
For sure. I have another question for you. If you were running an F1 team, what team principal would you put in place? Bearing in mind that there's one looking for a job at the minute.
Toto, he's done a fantastic job, hasn't he? Christian's done a fantastic job. Not a massive fan of him, but yeah, anyone but him, really.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be very bold, to be honest. I think it's going to be Max Verstappen again and Red Bull again, unfortunately. I don't think much is going to change.
Same?
I'd have to say the same, but I hope it'll be someone else.
Yeah, and okay, so I'll ask you, out of your 2 drivers, might be a bit of an easier question for you, but out of your 2 drivers, who do you think's better, Lando or Oscar?
Lando.
And where do you think Lando will end up by the end of the season?
Second, hopefully.
Second? Okay, that's a big season for him, and I'm assuming you prefer Fernando to Stroll?
Yeah, I think most people would.
McLaren's finishing top 3 at Constructors' Championship.
Oh, I like that. How many wins do you think?
4.
2 each, or Norris dominating, or?
Piastri to get 2 and Norris to get 2.
I feel like Leclerc, it's not really too bold, but I feel like Leclerc may be able to challenge Verstappen quite well.
Leclerc, that's interesting though.
It's a bold one. I know Ferrari have had their issues, but he's a very skilled driver. So,
will this be the season that Ferrari clear those issues and are finally being able to challenge at the top again?
I mean, you'd hope so, unless you're obviously not a Ferrari fan. But they've had their issues, haven't they? And it's they've had plenty of time to sort out the reliability and all that sort of stuff. So, I'm hoping just to make things interesting, they can sort of challenge Red Bull, because Red Bull are flying at the minute as well. So.
I still think Red Bull are going to do it. I think Mercedes will be close. McLaren are going to be very close. Yeah. I think it's going to be between them 3, to be fair. Ferrari will be thereabouts.
Thanks, yeah, you just dropped them in at the end because I'm wearing it, I appreciate it. Oscar Piastri versus Lando Norris, who's going to come out on top in that battle?
I think Piastri will. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think I actually agree with you.
Calm. Lando gets too stressed and sometimes makes the rash decisions. So I think Piastri's very cool, calm, calculated.
And out of Lewis and George this season, who's going to come out on top in that battle?
Lewis. That's because I'm a Lewis fan.
Hopefully an actual title race would be nice this year. Probably 4 teams in it. Ferrari, McLaren and Mercedes could start challenging Red Bull. That'd be great. Be really nice.
What do you think about Aston Martin, or maybe an Alpine or something? Do you think they could step it up into the top teams this year? Or
would love them to, but I don't think they're quite there yet. I think probably McLaren or Mercedes are probably the closest to getting somewhere near Red Bull, you'd have thought, but it'd be nice if they would.
If we've a top 3 like you're hoping, who do you think could come out on top? Will it be Red Bull again, or will McLaren or Mercedes or even Ferrari usurp them?
Unfortunately, I think it probably will be Red Bull. I'm a Mercedes fan myself, so probably will be Red Bull, but I think probably 2026 until we see some real changes with the new regulations coming in, but it'd be nice to see someone completely different up there, but yeah, probably Red Bull.
I think Mercedes is going to come back strong this year. They've had a couple of years of trying different things that haven't worked, and they finally sort of put those to one side and focused on sort of going with everyone else. So I'd see Lewis Hamilton back at the front, challenging for a track position and taking the podium.
Well, if anybody's going to do it, Lewis is going to do it. But let me ask you, how do you feel about this new concept for their car this year? Are you feeling it'll pay off?
Oh, definitely. I think obviously moving the driver position to suit Lewis's driving style is going to benefit him.
Well, hopefully, I'm hoping Lewis Hamilton will actually get the championship, because after the last couple of years, the Mercedes hasn't been very well. So hopefully this year, I'm hoping Mercedes will get up towards to the points and actually hit him with Red Bull.
You never know. If anybody's going to do it, Lewis will do it. So, what about the other teams? McLaren, Ferrari, do you think anybody can challenge Red Bull?
Well, hopefully it'll be basically McLaren. As I heard, that McLaren will be one of their top rivals that will be fighting with Red Bull. So hopefully McLaren will be up top of there, including with Lando Norris behind the wheel and Oscar Piastri.
I think that I'm hoping Lando wins a race. I think Max probably gonna win most races again. But yeah, hoping that some new winners and good season.
I think it's going to be more of the same, to be honest. I think the bigger changes are going to come in 2026 with the revised platforms and new engines. Yeah. But for now, I think Red Bull are going to, for the next couple of years, going to take it.
Clean sweep again. Where about McLaren? Where do you think they sit by the end of 24?
I'm hoping they'll move up the order, and I'm hoping, second, third, getting a few races off Max Verstappen. But you never know. You never know.
And who do you think is coming second in the championship? Assuming that Max is going to win it again, who do you think comes second in the drivers?
It'd be nice to see Mercedes and Lewis kind of get back to where they are. I'm hoping for McLaren, obviously, because, but I think Mercedes will pick them again.
Then I'll ask you one last question about McLaren. Who's going to finish up higher, Oscar or Lando?
It's going to be Lando.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's going to be Lando.
Top man, thank you so much. Appreciate your time.